This video is lab number 3 for Illustrator, the Reshape Text Practice. So you would download the Reshape text file. And if you don't have the font here, it will be blue and look strange. There's a way to fix that. So if you go to Type and Find and Replace Font, any font used, even if it's a hard return or a space, anything will come up here. Right now, the only font here is Orbitron Bold, and you can see it's highlighted. And because it's part of the Adobe Cloud that has fonts, you may get a button that will allow you to sync that up, and it will go find it for you and add it. Because these are not your own laptops, you may need to find a different font. You can replace it with something in the document, something you used recently, or the system. So in the system, just pick something bold and sans serif that you would like. So pick a font if that one does not work. And what you're going to do is change this font, which is live text that you can type, you can do the spacing. It's all text-based tools. You're going to turn those over into shapes, as you can see here. If I do Command Y, live text will come up as a solid black. Shapes will come up with an outline. So you want to match this look. So Command Y. You can't do that with live text very easily. So what you need to do is, if I hold Shift, I'm going to select them both. Now my live text is selected. And you're going to go to Type, and you're going to go to Create Outlines. And there's the key command. And now it's shapes. So if I do Command Y again, or whatever you need to do to get the outline showing, you can see now it's shapes. You can't go back unless you do an undo to text. It's no longer live. So make sure it's spelled right and everything the way you want, the spacing, all of that. So now that it's shapes, you have each word is going to be its own unit. So you have to ungroup if you want to manipulate each letter. So you go to up here under Object, Ungroup, and now each letter is its own individual shape. Like this is a unit, so we can just ungroup that as well. And then you're going to, and this is the instructions, you're going to use your direct selection. Now that they're points, you can see I selected the whole U. So let's move to the M, and I'm going to click and drag over just those points. So I'm selecting just those bottom points, not these top points. And if I click and drag and hold, I can drag them down. And of course, with my Smart Guides on, which is View, Smart Guides, it'll tell me when it's even with the bottom letters. And you can move this over using your black arrow, move it down, Shift, hold, and again, the Smart Guides will help me. And then shift that over to match that. And then you can select that, but then you have to select each individual point. So it's best to do click and drag over the points you want to capture and move that up. So that's how you would manipulate the shapes once it's converted over from text to shape.